Welcome to another episode of Backend to AI Development. This is where backend engineering meets real AI systems. And today we are building something crazy, an AI that reads your resume, finds gaps, and tells you exactly how to grow your career. What if you could ask an AI to read your resume, find your skill gaps, build a 6 months roadmap, plan your salary strategy, and even prepare for interviews, all in one shot? This is exactly what I built today. And no, this is not just ChatGPT. This is a full system, AI system powered by something called MCP, the Model Context Protocol. Just to give you a brief, MCP is an open standard by Anthropic that lets AI systems use tools, kind of like APIs for the web. And in this video, I'll show you how I used it to build an AI career mentor. So let's get started with a quick demo. Here's the React front end. This time we have got the front end also covered for you. AI career mentor with full 6 modes that we have. The modes are full report, resume analysis, skill gaps, roadmap, salary, and interview prep. And I'm going to type in my career goal. Like for the skill gaps, I have just typed in to analyze the skill gaps in my resume and help me understand how to be an AI developer. And this is the skill gaps it has identified. So it says based on your resume, identify the potential skill gaps so that you can get it. And then it has suggested me one is Python programming, second is deep learning, third is natural language processing, and so on. And these are the recommendations it has suggested me, right? So on. I can also type in my full report for the full report that I want. Like as I suggested, that how can I be a staff engineer, staff AI engineer. In 6 months, and let it suggest. So it is reading my resume, and based on that, it is helping me to answer these questions. So I can ask for it to have a roadmap or simply analyze my resume, resume analysis based on how do you find it as a backend developer resume, or do you look at it as a full stack developer resume? So just analyze it and give me an honest feedback that can be done here. Identify the skill gap which I want, that I can be a AI developer, and maybe the resume talks more of the backend engineer or maybe a front end engineer. Then what is the skill gap required? It can suggest roadmap will help me to how to actually go about it. That how can I plan to be a full stack developer, let's say. Uh, Based on it, the resume it will analyze it and then guide me how to get to that goal. Or it can tell me how to strategize my salary and maybe prepare. The other could be like the prep for the interview. So these are the use cases which I could think of, and then I've just jotted down. And this is the full report that like it will just give me the all the full analysis of it. So until it's running, let me see. Yes, so it's taking a little time to type in. So I'll tell you how to get started for it. So I have created a repo. Uh, AI Career Mentor repo. You can just go to the README and try from there. Or just clone this repo and then we'll get you started. So in the repo, you'll see the main project structure is AI Career Mentor. I have done a backend for it and the front end for it, right? In the backend, we have that app.py, career MCP server.py, where we have all the MCP servers, all the 5 agents live there, right? And then we have a requirements.txt. This is like a RAG module which I've just put in, right? In the data folder, I've just put the resume of mine and the knowledge.txt. If I want to add you can add in your knowledge.txt also. There you will want that apart from reading the resume, it takes some value from the knowledge also, so that we are not like the model is not hallucinating it, and it is reading from the right context. So just for those purposes, I have added these documents. so that it doesn't give me a generic answer and hallucinates it. So yeah, we'll talk in details about the architecture, the setup. Yeah, you can just clone it and then go on it. The requirements.txt will have all the files that is required. That you need a Python, you need a Node.js, you need a Llama, and the other files that you'll find in the requirements.txt that you can go about. After you have done that, you have to just pull the Llama 3 model, serve it so that it keeps running in the terminal. And you have to go to the backend, put these files, resume or knowledge.txt, and then in order to start the API, you need to run this from the backend folder. On startup, you'll find that the resumes will be loaded, right? The resume will be loaded, a knowledge load will be loaded from here. And then yes, you can just hit these curls and then just see whether it's up and running or not. So yeah, until then, let's go back to our full report. It has generated the report for us, a career intelligence report based on the resume that we have. It has identified my strengths, right? The user has relevant knowledge and expertise in this. They have those stuffs and this. The weakness is identified, and it has jotted down the weaknesses that machine learning, computer vision, and NLP, and those weaknesses it found. Then it has given some recommendations. It has talked about the skill gaps. It talks about the short-term goal, if I want to do it in 3 to 4 months, the mid-term goals, the long-term goals, right? And then the roadmap that I can how can I get started? Like I can go for the foundational skills. It has recommended me some resources like Android Engine's machine learning courses and NLP. Advanced learning के लिए it has given me some other resources. The portfolio development and interview experiences says, so how can I just go about it, like final preparation, how like week to week it has just explained me how to go about it, right? And then how can I do a job search and apply from there, and what are the salary strategies I have to follow. So yeah, the midterm goals and everything, it has just jotted those tips, and then it has given me some actionable tips, right? And I can go from there. So yes, these are the things which it is helping me to gather. So all you have to do is, yeah, clone this repo and get started. Uh, so just like these are the tools you can hit once you have cloned this, and then get started this. When you hit this curl, right, you should be able to see the tools that I've added. So it's load resume, load knowledge, analyze resume, skill gap, roadmap, salary strategy, interview prep, whole career report, and the fetch the job. These are the tools that have been added. You'll be able to get this. Yeah. So if you see in the backend folder, I have gone and I've just typed UVCon app app reload, and then yeah, UVCon is just for fast API to run in the server. It's an ASD server. So yeah, it will just start it up, and then yeah, once you hit these APIs, right, it should give you the valid response, right? And in order to get started with the front end part, you have to go to the front end folder, and then just type npm start. These are the documents that you will see in the repo also. So you can go to the front end, install, and then start, and then yeah, you'll be able to see this. Currently, it's hosted in 3000 port, right? And this is the requirements.txt, which has all the pip install part that we are doing. So you can just write pip install requirements and just install all at once. This is the data folder where I was talking about. I put my resume here, and so you can put yours, and knowledge.txt where I just want it to answer in certain way so that it doesn't hallucinate and it gives me something from this information. So I just wanted, like, if somebody is writing about backend engineer transitioning, it should answer these kind of stuff. So I can just put that also if required, right? So instead of hitting like it will do the RAG model for that purpose. So yeah, before I started, let me articulate the full architecture that we are trying to do, and that will help us fully understand it. So yes, we have implemented a full stack app where you can see the RAG system, where we have the knowledge awareness, which is external knowledge, so that knowledge.txt, the resume, and the LLM model, so that it reduces the hallucination part of it. We are going to do multi-agent system, which means that specialized roles. We have added the specialized roles. So the roles are basically you'll see the resume agent, the skill gap agent, the roadmap agent, the salary agent, and the interview agent. So that every agent is specialized to do a particular role, will do that work. We have done the orchestration, which is agents working together, the sequential agent execution. We have worked on MCP tools, which are the standard interface, so that the agents are exposed as tools there. Tool discovery part is there, where the dynamic capability exposure is there, and then the tool execution protocol. We have followed that is a client server and agent. This is the high level architecture of it. So you will see the user UI, which can be React or Claude or any other UI. For this purpose, we are using React. It will hit the fast API, the gateway, which is acting like an MCP client, and then it will create that MCP protocol, which is a tool invocation layer, and then it will hit the MCP server. The MCP server will look for the tools, and then it will find these tools that we have built: the resume agent, skill gap, roadmap, salary agent, and interview agent. And then there's an orchestrator layer in between, which acts as a multi-agent pipeline. And then it will use the resume context from the PDF Plumber, RAG engine from the FIS embeddings, and external data lineage scrapper that we have used, and then it will reach to our model, LLM model Olama, Llama 3, and it will hit the response. So yes, we are having React UI, we are having Fast API, the MCP client, the MCP server, agents, and the Olama for our case. The Fast API is the API layer, MCP is the tool execution, agent is the build prompt, and Olama is the generate answer. Right. So before I explain it from here, let me just go through the code and help you understand it better. So this is the app. So we are using career MCP server.py, which is acting as like it will locate the MCP server, which is written here. We have the models. If you see the full resume, skills, roadmap, salary, interview, these models, we are putting it there. So call MCP tool is acting as a bridge between the fast API and the MCP, which will define how to run the MCP server, right? So in order to run the MCP server, it needs commands, arguments, and environments. And this STDO client is acting as a communication channel between the client and the server, right? So communication channel will establish the conversation, right? And then it will load the tools from the MCP server, and the session.call tool will call the Olama. So in order to start it, we don't want to load the resume every time. So that is why we have an event startup, where in the startup, every time from the OS path, it will like read the resume and the knowledge path, so that we don't need to hit it directly. Earlier, I was like when I first implemented it, I was loading the resumes and the loading the knowledges each time. That was a drawback which I found, and then so I worked on it, and then now what I'm doing is, in order to hit that calls every time we started, I'm just doing it in the start itself, right? The routes that I've created is like you can just also when you started, right? You just hit that local O 3000. You should be able to see this career intelligence API is running. That is also one way to check whether it started. So the other is slash tools, where I was showing you the tools part. Yes. So it will load all the tools for me. This is also called as a MCP discovery kind of stuff, where it will discover all the tools, right, and list all the tools that we have. Yeah. So load resume, load knowledge. Yeah, the explicitly also you can load the resume and then load the knowledge. The APIs which I showed it, right? You can just give the file path and it will help you load it. The other call which is done here is slash ask. In slash ask, we are mapping the tool. That is these are the UI part of it. Like if you see the UI in the Chrome, right? It had resume, skill gaps, roadmaps, salary strategy, interview prep. These are the UI part of it, and these are the tools where I'm just mapping it, right? And yeah, let's go to this career MCP server where actually this the server part is done. So we are loading the data, we are defining the AI agents, and we are exposing the MCP tools here. So loading knowledge, these are all the RAG things that we have already discussed in our previous episodes. So loading the knowledge, retrieving the context, right, chunking it, embedding it, and then five vector database, all that is done here, right? This is the like we wanted that the agent should have the answer of the previous context also. That is why they are having shared context. Yeah, these all are discussed in the previous episodes. Um, in case you've forgotten it, go and click on the previous episodes and just check those. So these are the agents that we have discussed. These are the agents I've just built on top of it that we have already discussed, the agents. The orchestrator layer will help me facilitate these agents, right? Yeah, this is the MCP server, which is something new that we are trying now. So we are having the tools. This is the way you will see that how the tools are defined. So we have the name, we have the description, we have the input schema for it. Right, this just breaks like why are we having tools, right? So the idea of the tools is that it should be same, it should have a like common protocol, right? If you are trying to like currently we are using for the client purpose, right, fast API, fast. What if you want a Claude desktop or any other one to connect it? So that is when this MCP concept came in, that it should have like a common way to connect to everyone. So that's why that there's a defined set of defined protocol how to write it. So we have in the tools names, description, input schema. So I've done it for load resume, load knowledge, analyze resume, and so on. These are the handlers part of it. What if the load resume is done and those stuff. These are the fetch job where I've just linked the LinkedIn for it to fetch the jobs part. Yeah, and these are the basic ones that we have done. Okay, now let me explain you what is like I was telling you the layer role, right? The tool map, which is acting as the menu, the MCP, the beta. These are the analogies that will help us understand the MCP much better. MCP is a client agnostic one, so it has the rules of communication. Like in MCP, protocol defines that how to use the tools, how to call the tools, request and response format. So yeah, that is what I was telling you, how to use the tools and how to call the tools. And the MCP clients, right? They follow this protocol of SDD in and SDD out. So this is how SDD in and SDD out is written. Yes, so we were discussing about MCP. It follows this JSON RPC 2.0 over STDO. So client starts the MCP server, the sub processes are it initiates it initializes the handshake between the client and the server. Then it has tools or list, which is discover tools. Discover tools API we just checked in, right? Slash tools where it will identify the tools. Then we have the tools call execute tool. So yeah, it will help me execute the tool. Like mode skills, identify my skills from the resume, and it will help me that the one that we saw from the front end. That's what I'm showing you from the back end. Yeah, this will just help me answer this one. So it didn't read my resume, and it's asking me to load my resume and then get the skills, which is fair enough. I can load the resume and then again ask it for the same. Yeah, so this is how it is helping me to call the tool and execute the tool. The tool definition we saw. It has name, it has description, input schema, properties, and so on. So what we saw is before the MCP, like if we wanted ChatGPT plugin or LangChain tools or any other tools that I want to connect, it was a different format. So after MCP, it has a standard protocol for defining the tools, discovering the tools, and execution of the tools. So that is what MCP brought into picture. So we were discussing here the MCP client is the fast API here, right? Where it was fast API was like if you see the analogy, fast API is the MCP client in our example. MCP server is the tool provider, agent is the tool logic, right? The agent is helping us to give the logic of the tool, and then we are Olama is the LLM here. So just helping you to analyze the part. So fast API the client, this is going to be the server part, right? And the server will identify the tools, and then it will go to the agents, right? The agents will do their work, and then it will go to the orchestrator layer, which is the multi-agent pipeline. It will then formulate the answer, and then we are having the shared context also. So roadmap agent will know the salary agent's answer, and so on, and then it will help me articulate the answer after hitting the LLM model. Right? So you can see it as reactive UI is hitting the fast API. Fast API will talk to the MCP client, and then it will go through the MCP server, the agents, and then finally the response comes to the Ola. Right. So we tried with the fast API as the MCP client. Now I told you, right, we can use other clients also. So I tried with the Claude also. For this, what I did is I went to the settings, right, and then I moved to this developer. If you see, I've just added this edit configuration. Right, I have just put the python 3 structure where it is, and the mcp server.py. I just provided the path to it, right, in this local mcp servers. You can see that in connectors also I've added this custom connector, right? And when I asked for the career goal analysis for me, so it used the full career report tool to analyze my career goal, and it was using my full career goal report. And yeah, it just based on that, it helped me answer the question. So this is also one of the other way to connect, right? So we use two clients here. One is fast api, and then the other is claude, and connected to the mcp server through it. Made this far, thank you. Drop a comment if you hit any errors, or if I didn't cover anything, or if you extend this with something cool. I would love to know if you have extended it with something really cool. And the full code is here in the description. So go check it out, start the repo, clone the repo if that has helped you. And subscribe for more AI engineering builds. And I'm going to post in a new one every week. So see you in the next one, and do let me know if you want me to build something particular and some topic that you're looking for. Yeah, until then, subscribe and see you.